Welcome, friends. Today I invite us into a short yoga practice that focuses on the principle of Asteya, or non-stealing. Asteya is one of the 10 Yamas and Niyamas. It's actually one of the Yamas. And what these are ethical principles for how to live a beautiful life and a life full of love and heart. And so for me, one of the things that Asteya, or non-stealing, has to teach us is around this kind of obsession in Western culture with more, or with greed for more experiences, more achievements, more things, pushing ourselves too hard in exercise, or even pushing ourselves too hard in our yoga practice. So for this short practice today, I invite us, instead of pushing ourselves, to pull back a little bit, to soften, and to let the practice be one of less rather than more. So with that, I invite you to sit quietly. And if you like, close your eyes and feel the breath as the breath pours her way in and out of you. Feel the breath loving you with each inhale and exhale. And also feel the breath soften you with each inhale, bringing softening, and with each exhale, having more softening. And then bringing hands to heart, just acknowledging that quality of softening, quality of Asteya, non-stealing, non-pushing ourselves or going for more and more and more. Good. And then bringing hands down to your thighs from here, sitting up on your heels. We'll start with a gentle spine opener. I'll turn to the side so you can see me a little better. We'll inhale, pull the shoulders back, slightly lift the heart, and then exhale, round your back, drop your chin, bowing down to the heart. Inhale, lift the heart, pull the shoulders back, and exhale, soften, melt. 2 more. Inhale, and exhale. 1 more inhale, and exhale. Hands slide towards the knees with your exhale. And then inhale to rise on up. We'll come down onto our sit bones. Bend your knees. Hug the front of your shins. Feet are about hip distance apart. And then same thing. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, soften as you round. Good. Inhale to rise up. Heart lifts. And exhale, round. Good. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, rise up. This time we'll exhale and roll all the way down to our back. So then exhale, slowly rolling down. You get about halfway down, release your hands and come to lie all the way down on your back and rest here. Feel free to swivel the knees side to side. Great. And then walking your feet a little closer to your heels. To your hips. So your heels are a few inches from your hips. Cross your left ankle over your right side. Thread the needle pose. Pull the right knee in. And threading that left arm through this triangular space created by your legs, and your right hand comes on top of the knee. Just hold here. Soften the face. Soften the shoulders. And let the sit bones soften. Let's stay here, or you might add a little rocking side to side if that feels good to your body. Beautiful, and then go ahead and release back to stillness. Take the right foot down, left foot down. Enjoy one breath. And do the second side. Right ankle crosses. Pull the left knee in. Thread the needle. Right arm weaves through the triangle, and the left arm and hand wrap around. Hugging that left knee in as you push the right knee away from your torso. And perhaps a little rocking side to side. Feeling that softness spread through the whole body to breathe loving breaths. And then go ahead and release the left foot, release the right foot. Keep the soles of the feet together here. Let the knees drop wide, open. You can also take blocks under your knees here if you wish. Take one hand to the belly, one to the heart, and breathe. Beautiful. And then let's go ahead and draw the knees together. Roll over to either side. And then rise up. Come onto all fours position. From here, it's going to take your hips in a circle. So starting either direction, circle the hips around, forward, around to the side, and back. Drawing a circle with your tailbone is something you might imagine. One more circle, and then pause anywhere in the circle and reverse. There you go. Some movement into the hips. And then pause here. Bring the hips over the knees. Tuck your toes. And let's come up into a down dog. And for this down dog, I invite you to bring in the quality of, rather than pushing for anything or trying, just letting your body soften, not trying to push anything at all, and backing off a little bit. 2 more breaths. Beautiful, and then let your knees drop down, knees a little wider than your hips, big toes come to touch. Your arms behind you, melt into child pose. Also have a block under your head if you wish, under your forehead. Yeah. 3 breaths. With your inhale, take your hands in front of you, rise back up. And then have a seat in Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. So take the soles of the feet together. Roll the flesh of the inner thigh on both sides under you. Widen your seat. And inhale, hug the shins and lift the heart. On your exhale, round the back, drop your chin as we did the start of our practice. That same movement with the spine, like a cat-cow almost, but we're upright. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, drop. Soften. One more. Inhale as you rise up, shoulders draw back easily. And then exhale. Good. With your next inhale, rise up. I'm going to shift over onto our left hip for pigeon pose, Ekapada Rajakopotasana. We'll send the right leg back. And some of you might like to have a blanket under your left hip here. It helps to square off your hips so that right leg is straight behind you and the right toes can be either pointed or flexed. Right foot pointed or flexed. And hands on either side of you. Inhale, sit up tall. Option, stay here. If you want to come into reclined pigeon, you can walk your hands forward, pull your heart between your hands, rest on a block or rest on your hands, up to you. So if you want to make two fists and make your hands a little higher or palm on palm. So we'll be here 5 more breaths. Stay with whatever sensation is there, just feeling the sensations fully with this mind-body practice of yoga. We're inviting the inner soil of the body to be churned so that all those little creeks and rivers that want to be felt get to be felt. So what are you sensing? One more breath. And with your next inhale, rise up. Moving your blanket out of the way. Exhale, slide the right leg forward, back to butterfly. And notice what you feel on the 2 sides of your body. So if you think you might use a blanket on your right side, you can move it on over to that side. And now leaning over onto the right hip, we'll draw the left leg back. And if you wish, place the blanket under your right hip and rise up through the spine. Feel that string of pearls of the spine elongate. And either keep that front foot flexed or pointed. So you can choose what feels better. Flexed or pointed to protect the knee. Stay here or keeping a nice long spine. Move the heart forward. Arms and hands come forward. Maybe resting your head on your fists. We're on a block. 5 more breaths. What a blessing to get to feel this. Without pushing for something else. It's bringing in that teaching of Asteya, non-stealing, non-greediness for some kind of experience. Just really softening and into what is, accepting and loving this moment. Beautiful. 1 more breath. Inhale to rise all the way up. And then exhale as you draw that left leg forward. Move your blanket out of the way. And take the soles of the feet together. And we'll finish with an Upavista Konasana. So send your legs wide to a V. Take the flesh of the bum, lift it up to the left and right. If this is too much, you can stay in your butterfly pose instead. Then inhale, lift the arms. We're going to exhale, twist to the right. Just taking a gentle twist. Hands are in spider position. The finger pads Good. Inhale back to center. Arms rise. Exhale, twist left. One more breath. Inhale back to center. And with your exhale, hands down to the earth. You might stay here if you're feeling lots of sensation here, stay here. Or walk your hands forward. You might claw the earth with your hands and pull your heart forward. Some of you might be able to bring your heart to touch the earth. But again, no forcing. Just allowing this to be enough. Whatever's true for your body, allowing it to be enough. There's that invitation of Asteya. One more breath. And with your inhale, rise up through the spine. Take your hands under your knees. Draw your legs in to sit in easy pose with one shin in front of the other. And taking a couple breaths here, invite you to take your hands on your knees with the palms up and receive whatever is to be received. And now with an inhale, join your hands at your heart, acknowledging the presence you brought to yourself in this short practice today, and acknowledging that quality of Asteya, or non-stealing, that we get to bring to our lives and explore how that quality serves. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I look forward to practicing with you next time. Be well.